minus C is a subset of C minus A. C minus A. So they have given you beta A is a subset of B. This is a given. Show that if A is a subset of B, this is given. If we have to show this thing beta, C minus B is a subset of C minus A. So first thing, what is the meaning of this? If I am assuming proof let X belongs to the set C minus B, what is the meaning of this statement beta? If I'm saying, if I'm assuming X belongs to C minus B, so what does this mean beta? C minus B means
X is an element of C minus B.
X is an element of C minus B. So C minus B का मतलब होता है all the elements of C but not B. So in this particular step, its means is X is the element of C minus B set, and this implies X belongs to C but X not belongs to B. बताओ बेटा, ये मीनिंग क्लियर है? If X belongs to C minus B, so it must be this element must belongs to only C set, not B set, because the meaning of C minus B is all the element of C but not B. तो जो C minus B में एलिमेंट्स आएंगे वो सारे एलिमेंट आपके C के होंगे, right? So in general form, in mathematical representation, we can write if an element X belongs to C minus B, it means that element actually belongs to set C but not belongs to B. Is this clear beta? Is this line is clear or not?
Yes,
this is
sir.
important. मैं आपको फिर से इस लाइन का एग्जांपल समझाता हूं. Suppose C set we have 1, 2, 3, right? And B set we have 4, 5, 6. Now, what is the C minus B equal to? What is C minus B equal to beta? 1, 2, 3. Right? Now, in this particular case, I can say that 1 belongs to C minus B. This one element belongs to C minus B. And this statement implies 1 is actually belongs to C, but 1 not belongs to B. तो आप देख लो, 1 is actually a element of C, not element of B. B में 1 है ही नहीं, but that 1 is the element of C minus B. तो मैंने क्या किया है, ये assume किया है और इससे ये इसका interpretation निकाला है. Is this clear बेटा? Because मैं example से नहीं clear कर सकता. इस question को by definition you have to prove so that in general form it is proved better. So if anything is in general proof statement, that you have to prove by definition. If some statement is generally proved, it means वो हर set में वो prove होता है. It means you have to define or you have to prove that by definition or using property. Whichever way you feel comfortable, that you can apply, or whichever method is can be applicable or can applied, that only you have to apply it there. जैसे मुझे इसमें लग रहा है कि प्रॉपर्टी से बेटर डेफिनेशन बेटर है, तो मैंने डेफिनेशन से आपको समझाया. अब मुझे बताओ, इस ये लाइन का क्लियर हो गया? मतलब आफ्टर दिस स्टेटमेंट यू आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस और नॉट?
Yes, sir.
राइट? बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है बेटा ये. नाउ इन नेक्स्ट स्टेप, सिंस A is a subset of B, what is the meaning of this beta? All the element of A should be a part of B. और अगर कोई एलिमेंट B का नहीं है तो वो ऑब्वियस है कि A का भी नहीं होगा. ये बताओ, इसका मतलब क्लियर है बेटा? What is the meaning of A is a subset of B? All the element of A should contain in B. B से कोई मतलब नहीं है. अब अगर मैं आपसे बोलूं, is C is a subset of B or not? My question is
No.
C is a subset of B? It is not. लेकिन अगर मैं C में एक एलिमेंट और डाल देता हूँ 4, so now it is subset or not? If I'm
No,
adding
sir.
one more element 4, it is
No, sir.
still it is not.
No,
तो
sir.
ये कब सबसेट होगा? If we have 1 2 3 in C and B में आपके 1 2 3 भी होना चाहिए. उससे ज्यादा हो सकता है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. 1 2 3 C के सारे एलिमेंट B में होने चाहिए. Then only this is this subset. This implies C is a subset of B. C is a subset of B. राइट बेटा. और अगर अब मैं कहता हूं कि 7 is not belongs to B. Now I'm saying 7 element. देखो 7 इस B में नहीं है. If 7 not belongs to B, this implies according to this 7 does not belongs to C also. Is this step is clear or not? बताओ. अगर मैंने बोला according to this, see I'm talking about the subset case. मैं आप बोल रहा हूं आपसे कि B का एक एलिमेंट कोई ऐसा है जो B को बिलोंग नहीं करता, तो ऑब्वियस है कि वो C को भी बिलोंग नहीं कर रहा होगा, क्योंकि C जो सबसेट B का मतलब है C के सारे एलिमेंट B में होने चाहिए. B से इसका कोई रिलेशन नहीं C का. तो ये ऑटोमेटिक इंटरप्रिटेशन है इसका कि इफ एनी एलिमेंट नॉट बिलोंग्स टू B, दैट मींस दैट एलिमेंट इज नॉट द पार्ट ऑफ दिस एलिमेंट आल्सो C. तो मैं इसको क्यों यूज कर रहा हूं? एज x नॉट बिलोंग्स टू B, so I can write this implies x belongs to C, but x not belongs to A also. मुझे बताओ बेटा, इस स्टेप के बाद ये क्लियर है? एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दिस स्टेटमेंट, बिकॉज दिस इज गिवन, I can write if x not belongs to B, then x is also not belongs to A. राइट बेटा? तो नेक्स्ट स्टेप में इसका क्या मतलब हो गया? This implies x belongs to C minus A. x belongs to C minus A. So आप देखो यहाँ पे one element belongs to C minus B and that element also belongs to C minus A. तो आपके सबसेट की डेफिनेशन क्लियर होगी. This implies C minus B is a subset of C minus A. This we have to prove it. ठीक है. और अगर एग्जाम में आ जाता है, मान लिया सपोज करो, और आपको ये वाला मेथड नहीं आ रहा और आपने कोई भी अपनी तरफ से एग्जाम्पल ये बना के और आपने से सॉल्व कर दिया. देखो कंप्लीट 2 मार्क्स और 3 मार्क्स का क्वेश्चन अगर ये होता है तो कंप्लीट आपको 3 मार्क्स तो मिलेंगे नहीं. बट आई थिंक समवेयर टीचर कैन गिव यू हाफ मार्क टू 1 and 1.5 if you are taking an example for solving this. बट एग्जैक्टली मार्क्स नहीं मिलते बेटा. ये है कि आपने एफर्ट किया और आपने उस एग्जाम्पल से ये प्रूव कर दिया, तो देन यू विल गेट 1.5 1.5 आउट ऑफ 3. मतलब 50% तक मार्क्स आपको मैक्सिमम मिल सकते हैं. बट बेसिकली दैट इज नॉट अलाउड. यूजिंग एग्जाम्पल दिस इज नॉट अलाउड. ठीक है बेटा. और कोई क्वेश्चन बेटा बोलो. एनी अदर क्वेश्चन?
For example, 30 and 31 of miscellaneous examples.
अच्छा, मिसलेनियस एग्जाम्पल नंबर 30 and 31. एग्जाम्पल नंबर 30 and 31. ओके, सेम बेटा, ये डेफिनेशन ही है बेटा. बाय डेफिनेशन और यूजिंग प्रॉपर्टी whichever. एग्जाम्पल नंबर 30. Show that A union B. This is to show that A union B is equal to A intersection B. This implies A equal to B. ठीक है बेटा. चलो ये करते हैं. देखो solution. Let x belongs to set A. Let x belongs to set A, then this implies x must belong to A union B. बताओ बेटा, after this is clear or not? if I've taken any element that belongs to a set A, then that element is also a part of A union B. Is this clear?
Yes,
चलो
sir.
चलो मैं एक एग्जांपल से क्लियर करता हूँ साथ के साथ. बट दिस इज नॉट द पार्ट ऑफ सॉल्यूशन, राइट? सो let A we have 1 2 and B we have 2 3 4, suppose. So now A, suppose karo 1 is a part of A. Now check whether A is a part of A union B or not. If A1 is a
Yes.
part of set A, then A union B. अब इससे A union B कितना आएगा बेटा? 1 2 3 4. This is A union B, right? So if 1 is a part of A, then 1 is also a part of A union B, right? So on this basis, I have written if X belongs to a set A, then X also belongs to union, right? Now, since A union B, since A union B is equal to A intersection B, so this implies X is also a part of intersection. Then X is also a part of intersection. ठीक है? And this implies X एक intersection है, इसका मतलब X जो element है वो A का भी है और B का भी है. तो X A का तो लेके ही चले थे हम. So this implies X is also a part of B. If any element belongs to set A and that element also belongs to set B, this implies A is a subset of B. और मैंने आपको बताया था if you have to prove two sets equal, then the best way is पहले आप इन दोनों को एक दूसरे का सबसेट प्रूव कर दो. तो मैंने अब ये लिया बेटा. अब आप उल्टा चलो बेटा, कोई और एलिमेंट के थ्रू चलो बेटा. B से स्टार्ट करो बिकॉज दिस इंप्लाइज A इज अ सबसेट ऑफ B. नाउ again let y belongs to set B. अब हमने y belongs to set B ले लिया, तो सेम प्रोसेस अब आप y के साथ करो. This implies y belongs to B union A, or I can say A union B. If y is an element of B, then y is also an element of union. This implies y belongs to A intersection B as A union B equal to A intersection B. So this implies y is also belongs to A. अब y B का एलिमेंट भी है और A का एलिमेंट भी है. This implies B is a subset of A. So from 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, A is equal to B. If A is a subset of B and B is a subset of A, it means A is equal to B set. ठीक है बेटा? Is this clear or not बेटा?
Yes, sir.
देखो एक दो बार लिख लिख के करोगे ना आपको क्लियर हो जाएगा. बार बार आप चाहे बेशक एक दो बार लिख लिख के सामने देख के करो. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस, उस मीनिंग को क्लियर करते चले जाओ. अब वो क्लियर हो जाएगा क्या है. ये डेफिनेशंस हैं आपकी मैथमेटिकल डेफिनेशन ऑफ यूनियन. ठीक है, दिस इज द मैथमेटिकल डेफिनेशन ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन. दिस इज द डेफिनेशन नाउ फ्रॉम दिस लाइन एंड दिस लाइन. दिस इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ सबसेट. तो इसमें यूनियन, इंटरसेक्शन एंड सबसेट की मैथमेटिकल डेफिनेशन लग रही है. ठीक है बेटा? सो दिस इज द एग्जांपल 30. सो सिमिलर वे में आप एक बार 31 इसके सॉल्यूशन को देखते हुए खुद ट्राई करना. ये मैंने आपको एक दे दिया एग्जांपल. आप पहले एक बार खुद ट्राई करना, फिर आप मुझसे पूछना दोबारा से, मैं आपको फिर से सॉल्व करके दे दूंगा. ठीक है बेटा?
Okay, sir.
Whose doubt is this?
Bhavya.
Bhavya. Bhavya Bharadwaj. We have two Bhavyaj, Mishra and Bharadwaj. ठीक है बेटा? चलो और कोई क्वेश्चन बेटा बोलो. मिसलेनियस एक्सरसाइज की ऑल डन? एनी क्वेश्चन बेटा? एंड डोंट हेजिटेट टू आस्क एनी क्वेश्चन बेटा. इस प्लेटफॉर्म का सबसे बढ़िया फायदा यह है कि यू आर टेकिंग द इंडिविजुअल क्लास। आप अपने घर में बैठे हो, टीचर आपको पढ़ा रहा है। सो टेक आउट द बेस्ट फ्रॉम द टीचर एंड गिव योर बेस्ट ऑल्सो। बोलो बेटा, should we start the next topic now? Otherwise, content wise we have discussed all the things and maximum questions we have done. Some question like property based and definition based I have discussed here, and Venn diagram based question we have discussed. You have find any problem? किसी क्वेश्चन को दोबारा समझना है, आप वो भी पूछ सकते हो बेटा। Yes बेटा, please tell me. चलिए, then I'm starting the next topic now. Chapter number 2 बेटा। Chapter 2. Name of this chapter is relation function. So today we'll discuss relation and function. Today we'll discuss relation. In this topic, first we have a topic Cartesian product. Cartesian product of two sets. This product. Let A we have 1, 2, 3, and B we have A, B. We have two set A and B. So what will be the Cartesian product? This is the notation of Cartesian product. Notation for Cartesian product of two sets A and B. If they are giving A and B, then it means the Cartesian product represent A cross B. If we have B and C, it means Cartesian product means B cross C. Right? How we find this A cross B, beta? Write A here and B here. Here we write 1, 2, 3, and here we write AB. Now make pairs, one with A and B. Similarly, with 2, it is A and B. Then similarly with 3. So all the possible pairs from A to B, that is known as A cross B. All the possible. Right? So A cross B is the set of all ordered pairs from A to B. From A to B. So it is 1, A. This bracket is known as the sign of ordered pair. Whatever we are writing in this bracket, those are known as ordered pair. 1, A, then 1, B, then according to 2, it is 2A, 2B, then according to 3, it is 3A, 3B. This is my A cross B, where the first element belongs to set A and second element belongs to set B. So now mathematical definition of A cross B is what? It is an ordered pair X, Y such that X belongs to set A and Y belongs to set B. And if we are finding B cross A, it is Y, X such that Y belongs to set B and X belongs to set A. This is mathematical definition of Cartesian product. तो आपके पास क्वेश्चन आता है डिफाइन क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट और कार्टेशियन प्रोडक्ट। तो then you can write directly this or this. This is the mathematical definition. Is this clear, beta?
Yes, sir.
Bolo beta. This is clear, na?
Yes, sir.
Now some important point, beta. Important points for Cartesian product. Important point means it is one marker question, one marker points. So number one, two ordered pairs are equal if and only if their corresponding elements are equal. क्या मीनिंग है इसका बेटा? देखो, सपोज वी हैव एक्स वाई ordered pair and we have AB, these two ordered pair, and we can say that these two ordered pairs are equal if corresponding elements are equal. First is equal to first one, x is equal to A and y is equal to B. If this happen, x equal to A and y equal to B, it means these two ordered pairs are equal. We can say these two ordered pairs are equal. Is this clear, beta? Bolo beta.
Yes, sir.
Now, second point, if n of A is equal to m elements, n of B is equal to n elements. What is this meaning, beta? This is indicating m and n means the number of element in set A, number of element in set B, right? Then this implies number of element in A cross B is equal to the product of these two, m into n. This is the formula of finding the number of element in this one. Suppose the example we have taken A 1, 2, 3 and B we have taken AB. So number of element in A,
3.
number of element in A is 3 and number of element in B, sorry, this is curly bracket. Number of element in B is 2. Then number of element in A cross B, 3 into 2, कितने हुए बेटा? 6. Right? So this is the answer. See, A cross B में कितने element थे? देखो बेटा. A cross B is this. This is known as one order pair is means one element. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So we have number of element in A cross B equal to 6 elements. So now one marker question is what? If a element A containing 12 element set B containing 3 element, then what is the number of element in their Cartesian product? बोलो बेटा क्या आंसर होगा? If a set A contains 12 elements and set B contains 3 elements, then what will be the number of element in the Cartesian product?
36, sir.
36. Right, beta? One marker question. Now, next is number 3. Suppose A is number of element in A is M and B is a empty set. Then A cross B is equal to what?
Empty set.
0.
Empty set. Right? See, this phi is representing 0. Any number multiplied by 0 will give you 0. Right? So this question can be asked, if A is a finite set and B is a empty set. If A is a finite set and B is an empty set, then what will be the A cross B? The Cartesian product of A cross B. It is an empty set. Is this clear, beta? ये clear है बेटा?
Yes, sir.
See, one more topic is there. Ordered triplet. If we have A, any set A, कुछ भी है 1, 2, 3, right? Then ordered triplet means if we are finding A cross A cross A, and we will get A, B, C, such that A belongs to A, B belongs to A, C belongs to A. Means this A, B, C, all the element belongs to A. So this, जैसे हमने दो एलिमेंट लिखे x, y, this is known as ordered pair. And if we are writing three element in a bracket, this is known as ordered triplet. Ordered triplet. ठीक है, तो ऑर्डर ट्रिपलेट का मीनिंग भी आपको पता होना चाहिए. अब देखो बेटा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, एग्जांपल नंबर 1 देखते. देखो एग्जांपल नंबर 1, in this they are saying x plus 1 comma y minus 2, this ordered pair is equal to 3 comma 1. Then find the value of x and y. So I've told you two ordered pairs are equal if and only if their corresponding terms are equal. So it means its first term, first point, first element is equal to the first element of the other side. So x plus 1 equal to 3 and y minus 2 equal to 1. So x equal to 2, y equal to 3. So these are the values, required values. बोलो clear है बेटा ये? This is example 1, example 2. We have, देखो example 2, we have P set A, B, C and Q set R. Then form the set P cross Q and Q cross P. See P cross Q. So we can write A, it is AR, pairing करनी बेटा P का A के साथ. So AR, then BR, then CR, and write in a curly bracket. This is P cross Q. And what is Q cross P? Now we have to make a pairing from Q to P. In P cross Q, we have to make pairing from P to Q. Right? So Q cross P indicating R comma A, R comma B, R comma C. Now question is P cross Q equal to Q cross P? Tell me.
No, sir.
No, sir.
It is not. And reason, as their corresponding elements are not equal. Their corresponding elements are not equal. ठीक है बेटा बोलो. Now see, बेटा ये clear है नहीं clear है बोलो. This is example number 2.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now see example number 3. In this we have set A equal to 1, 2, 3. Set B is equal to 3, 4. And set C is equal to 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Now, like in, I'm taking second example, second part. So in this, they required A cross B intersection A cross C. So for finding intersection, we need to find A cross B first and A cross C. So finding A cross B. So I'm giving you a tree diagram method, beta. First write 1, 2, 3. And B set we have 2 elements. So make 2 roots here, 3, 4. Make pair of all A with both element of set B. Make pairs of all the element of A with the all elements of B. So this is known as tree diagram method. आपको ये हेल्प करेगा बेटा प्रोबेबिलिटी सीक्वेंसेस known as tree diagram method. So now write it. A cross B equal to 1, 3, then 1, 4, 2, 3, 2, 4, 3, 3, and 3, 4. Similarly, make it A cross C. A cross C. So A we have 1, 2, 3, and B we have 3 elements, beta. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Now write down A cross C. It is 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. This is the set A cross C, Cartesian product of A cross C. And we have A cross B here. Now what is required? The common between A cross B and A cross C. So now A cross B intersection A cross C. A cross B intersection A cross C is equal to, what are the common element between this set and this set? Yes, beta.
So 1, 4, 2,
4, 2, 4, 3, 4.
2, 4 and 3, 4. देखना है बेटा,
3,
यही है
4.
और तो कोई नहीं है. So this is the answer only. ठीक है. अगर वो यूनियन पूछ रहे हैं तो इन दोनों को कंबाइन कर दो बेटा. राइट बेटा. सो
सारे सेट है.
क्या बेटा? हाँ, यूनियन में ये भी होंगे और ये भी रिपीट नहीं होंगे, सबको मिला दो बस. अगर 1, 4 यहाँ पे है ऑलरेडी एंड 1, 4 यहाँ पे भी है तो यू हैव टू राइट ओनली वन टाइम 1, 4. ठीक है बेटा. इनको कंबाइन कर दो. वो सारे ए यूनियन का मतलब है ए के भी सारे एलिमेंट उसमें होने चाहिए, बी के भी सारे एलिमेंट, बट रिपीटेशन नॉट अलाउड. राइट बेटा.
यस सर.
चलो अब एक बार एक्सरसाइज का क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 and 2 करो बेटा, ऑल ऑफ यू बेटा. क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, 2, 3 एंड चेक योर आंसर whether your answer is correct or not. It's a 1 or 2 minute question beta. Try out beta.
I have done 1 and 2.
1, 2. Your answer is matched with the NCRT answer, beta?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What is the answer of second question, beta?
9.
9. This is the number of element in A cross B, right? Then what is the number of element in B cross A, beta?
The same 9.
9. Okay. Now try third one, beta. Question number 3.
So done.
Third done, beta? Okay.
Yes.
Mark question number 4 important, beta. Question number 4 important. This is the important one from the point of examination, and this will be of 1 marker or 2 marker. See, question number 4, they are asking state whether each of the following statement are true or false. If a statement is false, rewrite the given statement correctly. If any statement is false, then you have to correct that statement better. So like first part of this, we have P equal to M comma N, and Q element Q set is equal to NM. Then P cross Q is equal to MN MM. ये लिखा बेटा नहीं, MN and NM. This they have written. Now you have to tell me whether it is true or false, beta.
So false.
False, sir.
False.
This is false. Now you have to correct this one, beta. If you have P and Q, so your P cross Q must have M comma N, N comma M, and other than we should have two element here, M and NN. Right, beta? Because according to this, if we have element in P is 2 and in element in Q is 2, so P cross Q should have 4 element, beta. M, we have 2 element in P, we Q 2 element in Q, then the number of element in P cross Q is equal to 4. But here they have given you 2 only, so this is false. So we have to rewrite this statement to make it correct or true. So now it is true. Right, beta? Now see second part, whether it is true or false, beta. A and B are two non-empty set, then A cross B is a non-empty set of ordered pair, this one, such that X belongs to and Y cross Y belongs to B. So beta इन्होंने दे क्या रखा ये in second part. This is the definition of A cross B and it is correct, beta. A and B are non-empty set, then A cross B. See, this set P is empty set or non-empty set, beta? This P is empty set or non-empty set, beta?
Non-empty sector.
Non-empty set. And Q? is also non-empty set. If we have any element, it means it is non-empty set, right? So non-empty set का cross product करने पे we are having a non-empty set. अगर कोई भी इसमें से empty set हो जाता तो हमारा क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट भी empty हो जाता है, ठीक है, ये ध्यान रखना. तो यहाँ पे इन्होंने जो दे रखा है, दिस इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ ए क्रॉस बी, x, y such that x belongs to A and y belongs to B. ठीक है, दिस इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ ए क्रॉस बी. तो ये ट्रू है बेटा, सेकंड दिस इज ट्रू, तो उसे रीराइट करने की जरूरत नहीं है, ऑलरेडी ट्रू है. नाउ थर्ड पार्ट बेटा, इज दिस ट्रू और फॉल्स बेटा?
Sir, true.
चेक करो,
Sir,
True है?
true.
third part, it is A is equal to ordered pair 1, sorry, A set is 1 2, B set is 3 4. Now first thing we have to find out B intersection 5. What is the value of B intersection 5 beta?
5.
5. Now A cross B intersection 5. So A is this, we have to multiply this A with B intersection 5, and the value of B intersection 5 is 0. So any number multiply with 0 will give you 0. So this is true statement. ठीक है बेटा, बोलो. This is a true statement. Clear है बेटा ये वाला point?
Yes, sir.
बोलो बेटा. Only one is reply.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
देखो बेटा, इस टॉपिक का फर्स्ट एक्सरसाइज का I have given you all content beta, right? So in today's date you have to try 2.1 exercise. Difficult नहीं है बेटा. अभी आप क्लास के बाद 10-15 मिनट बैठ जाओगे तो ये एक्सरसाइज खत्म हो जाएगी, ठीक है? So on the basis of the given concept today beta, you have to try exercise 2.1. So till 4 we have discussed, rest you have to try first. If you have any doubt, ask in next class beta, right? So homework for today is exercise 2.1 from question number 5 to 10. I think 10 question we have, yes, 10 question, right? First 4 we have discussed, from 5 to 10 you have to do beta, right beta, including example. Example number 3 I have discussed only one part. You have to see the example number 4 and 5 6 also, right? Is this okay beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 1 second beta, wait, don't leave the class. Okay, now you can leave it.